Now, students are being urged to look out for bogus education institutions as the academic registration season begins. Last year, the Department of Education closed down a number of fraudulent institutions across the country. Joining us is Dr Shaheeda Essack, Director for Private Higher Education Institutions at the Department of Education. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. This is a time when students are out there hoping to better themselves and get a higher education. But of course, it's also a time where they could be caught in the middle of a fake, a bogus school as they try and register, because maybe some may have not done as well as they think as they had expected, and now find themselves in the middle of a bogus school hoping to qualify. What advice would you give to those students who are out there looking for a place to study in this period?
Good afternoon, guys, and congratulations to the matriculants. It's another chapter in your life. Now, on the issue of bogus colleges, I want to be very quick and get to the point here. Students need to verify with the department on the registration of a private college or a private higher education institution. We have two registers that are available on the website of the department at dh.gov.za. It's on the home page. So they can always find the name of the institution, and very important, they need to verify if the program and the site are approved. So that's the very first thing they will do. If the college is not found on the registers, then they need to ask the difficult questions, and they need to verify further then with the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations and the Sector Education and Training Authority. So that's the first part of my response, which is the legal part and the paperwork that they need to look at in order to verify. But going beyond that, and I want to emphasize, and I'm going to spend time on explaining this, before they enroll at an institution, they need to check with at least 10 to 20 students who have already been through that institution to verify the quality, the level of professionalism, the integrity with which the institution conducts itself. And often when we look at the advertisements, the flyers, the brochures, etc., you cannot find that in the branding of the institution. And it is possible that some institutions are well branded and they look good, but you still need to check and verify. And then thirdly, students need to check the infrastructure, whether it's an online distance education institution or a contact learning institution. They need to verify, they need to check the quality of the infrastructure, it's important, and the level of professionalism. And while I am on this point, we have a huge problem of online fraud. So there are many online universities, private universities, that are advertising. I receive these emails every day. And despite referring it to SAPS and the law enforcement, these guys find a way to circumvent the system. So basically, those are the pointers and warning notes that I would give to students.
Dr. Essack, in your experience, I mean, over the years, what do you think has resulted in students falling victim to such colleges?
I think there are 2 points here. One is ignorance, and the absence of the inability to access quality information and the absence of proper networks. So ignorance is all of that. And then it's desperation, because the victims are not just working class students. It's students from across the divide. Nationality, race, gender, socio-economic class, everything. So there is a level of desperation for many reasons, and so I find those to be the two main reasons.
Very well. Thank you so much for joining us in this discussion, Dr. Shaheeda Essack, Director for Private Higher Education Institutions at the Department of Education, warning against bogus colleges.